Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's nice to have you here. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Cancer for the month of July 2020. So I'm going to be using my whimsical tarot, okay, and I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross. If you're new to my channel, what I do is I'm going to be shuffling the cards on camera. You're more than welcome to stay, otherwise you can skip ahead. I will provide the timestamps in the description box below. Okay, and for those of you who are going to stay and watch me shuffle, you can help me by setting the intentions into the cards. So you can ask yourself, what are the messages that you need to know for the month of July with regards to your romantic love life? Okay, so once you've set the intention, you don't have to stay, you can skip ahead. I will see you there. Okay, so let's see, what messages do we have for Cancers? If you're new to my channel, what I usually do is I don't really read. Sometimes it really depends on the cards. They will sometimes show me you and another person, or something that's going on around you, and sometimes it will also come off as something that you should do for yourself. Okay, it really depends on what the cards want to show me. Okay, but normally I don't really get a lot of if you're dealing with someone else, because this is a general reading and I'm trying to cover for those who are single, for those who are looking for someone, and also for those in relationships. Okay, so it really depends, but I think by the time that I post this, you'll be able to see it in the title on what this reading is about. Okay, so universe, what are the messages you have for Cancers? So universe, what are the messages you have for Cancers for the month of July 2020? What are the messages you have for Cancers? What are the messages that Cancers have to know about their romantic love life for the month of July 2020? Okay, so we have your card Chariot, the Hermit, 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so let me try to get this here instead. Okay, and then we have the Page of Swords. Okay, 5 of Rods, Ace of Rods, the Lovers, and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck we have Page of Pentacles here. Okay, so give me a second. I need a sip of my coffee. We have this my tumbling, which is actually coffee and tea and milk and all that. Coffee with tea, yeah. Okay, so Cancers, you're stuck in the sense that there's something that you think that you have to go on, you have to move forward, you have to do. For me it just looks like you need to move on, you need to move forward, but at the same time you are also being blocked by isolation. Perhaps quarantining time is really getting to you. But I also feel that, well, not really I feel, because a lot of Cancers that I know, I do a lot of personal readings. To me, this one looks like you isolate yourself, and it's getting to you, because the energy that you are in low vibration energy. You have a tendency to not to repel people, you just stay away from other people for some reason. To be really honest, it's very near the line of depression. The Hermit card is actually very close to the depression card for me. And if you are, please do seek help. Okay, sometimes just telling people how you feel is better than, you know, keeping things to yourself. You know, at least other people are aware of how you feel. You are aware of how you feel, you know. But I also see that because we have the Page of Swords here. Now the Page of Swords here, even in this deck here, it's about spying, it's about looking for something, it's about seeking information. And for you, it's definitely about, you know, you are probably seeking something, and when you cannot find it, it gets to you. You don't know how to go about it, you don't know where to start. And the thing is, I think you are quite isolated in a sense that you don't go out. You don't go out in the open. You don't, not that you're allowed to. I mean, practice social distancing and all that, then you're fine, you know. Go out and, you know, seek your friends, just ask them how they are. You know, you can just send a text message, you know, just ask them, you know, get some human interaction. With these 3 cards here, I'm just seeing that I think you're keeping things to yourself. You're seeking, you're looking for something, but then when you cannot get it, when you cannot get the answers to it, you know, it's like a cycle. You isolate yourself, you're trying to find something, and then when you don't get it, you further isolate yourself more. So it's a cycle. Okay? And it's really weird, you know, if we were to see, just based on this tarot cards alone, you know, you have the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups side by side. Okay, if we were to see, you know, traditionally that, you know, 10 of Cups in the past, you were so happy, you were so emotionally fulfilled, and then suddenly you fall down into this sort of, you know, this state of looking for something. You're looking for security here. So perhaps you are actually torn between 2 things. It's either you're torn between 2 things, or you're unsure which direction you should go for. Should you go for this 10 of Cups, or should you go for this 6 of Cups? Okay, so it really depends on your journey. It really depends on your own story. Okay, this is just a general reading. Okay, very likely for those of you who, I mean, we can definitely see that, you know, you have to move forward, you have to make progress with something, but somehow you are blocking yourself because it's kind of like you don't tell other people about your thing here, your situation, and, you know, no one else can, maybe you think that no one else can help you, or you do not want other people to help you, but that's not the point. The point is that you are keeping things to yourself. And when you cannot find the answers to it, and you further go into this, you spiral down, you know, into this isolation, to be alone and all that. And for a lot of you, it's kind of like you have to choose between the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups here. So what's the difference between the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups? Well, the 10 of Cups itself is, you know, emotional fulfillment, you know, to be happy. If we were to see the pictures alone, okay, for some of you, you want a happy family home life. So it could be either you are choosing between someone and someone with children, or someone, because 6 of Cups itself, okay, I'm just going to explain these 2 cards. And then you have to apply it to how it fits your situation. For one side, you want this 10 of Cups where it's very blissful, everything is okay, you don't have to worry about anything. Something like, to me, this one feels there's someone else, and this one does not necessarily mean that there is someone. 10 of Cups to me, you know, in tarot, there's always a happy family there. But 10 of Cups to me always comes to me as, you know, being at peace with yourself. You know, where this 6 of Cups to me, for me here, is more about a soulmate, a kindred spirit. So perhaps you are torn between someone who, you know, who can give you that, who can, you know, make you look good. Okay, all right, make you look good, you know, because because you know, when you're with something or someone that makes you look good, you feel good, you know, because you're proud of the achievements you make. But for the 6 of Cups, it is more about the soul connection between you and someone and something. So it can be simple as, you know, you have to choose between your lover or your pet, for example, because pets, you know, when you look at all the stories of people with pets, I don't have a pet. I've never had a dog or a cat. I would love to have one, but you know, it's such a big responsibility, and I rather not have a pet because I cannot commit. Okay, so never mind, forget my story. Anyway, so it can be between a lover and a pet, or it can be as simple as, you know, your parents, your family, your parents perhaps, and a lover. Okay, they both give you this happiness. Okay, but for some reason it's so difficult for you to get them together. You know, it's not the lovers where you have to decide between one person, between two things, sorry. But Chariot is more about, I want this two to be with me. I want to feel this, you know, to make sure that, you know, I have the best of both worlds, or, you know, I have someone that I can connect with that can make me look good at the same time, something like that. You know, you're just someone who wants to eat your cake, have your cake and eat it too. Okay. And to be really honest, I'm not sure. Oh, look, the lovers is here. I didn't notice that. I mean, it's there. I just forgot about it. To be honest, yeah, something like that. Just have your cake and eat it too, something like that. I think you want that very special connection with someone, and you don't have it. And then you wonder, why am I not feeling the 10 of Cups? Which is great, actually, because, you know, you're making progress. You know, Cancers, I've been doing your readings for I think 4 or 5 months. It's always the same thing, where you have to reach out to someone, you have to tell someone. To be really honest, this is a very refreshing reading, where, you know, you've broken free from that previous energy. I don't know what happened, okay, but from here I don't see it anymore. Okay, but I mean I can tell that you've decided something, that you've made a decision over something. Okay, and that led you to this spot. Very likely you're starting to do your shadow work, where you wonder, why is it I have to reach out to this person? What is missing from the connection that I have currently? Or maybe you're thinking along the lines of, you know, what makes me happy for real? It's like, to me, this really looks like a shadow work that's ongoing. You are working on your shadow work right now. You're working on something within yourself to understand yourself. You know, what is this? What is this that I'm missing? I don't think you're missing the 10 of Cups. I think you're missing the 6 of Cups. You're missing that connection, and you wonder why. And when you cannot find it, I mean, it will explain everything. You couldn't find the feeling that you have with the 6 of Cups, okay? And when you could not find it, you become restless, in a sense, you know, I cannot find what is missing. I don't even know what's missing. This is actually a very, very deep reading for you, Cancer, okay? And that's why, you know, I think you will struggle a bit. Otherwise, you can just focus on your money for now. Okay, for some of you, it's kind of like, you know, you really, really wish for this Six of Cups. You wish for that, you know, that deep connection with someone. Ace of Rods, exactly. You're missing something. I'm very sure that your life is going well. Okay, it's just that you're missing something. There's something you feel that is lacking within your life. And to be really honest, you're trying to find out what is this lacking. But the thing is, you don't know the answers yourself. And that's why you're letting this hermit mode keeping you locked down, keeping you small. You really wish to have that, you know, that soulmate. You know, for some of you, I'm pretty sure you're looking for that. You want that twin flame energy, your soulmate energy. Personally, I don't believe in twin flames, but you know, if you believe that, then go for it. Okay, because in that way you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, you know, you want that connection, you want that deep spiritual connection with that someone. Yeah. Okay, all I can tell you, Cancer, is that, you know, don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself in wondering what that missing thing is, because this is part of your journey where you know, life is what's the word? Life is not a sprint, it's a marathon or something like that. You know? We have these 3 pentacles here, which just indicates that, you know, as you know, try to cope by focusing in on your work, your money, your security, your stability instead, because you know, this kind of things, you cannot rush the process. Process meaning what? Meaning to say, you know, now you are looking for what it is that you're lacking within your relationship, if you have any, what it is that you're lacking, you know, why. It can be even like, you know, why do I even need someone to make me happy? Okay, so this is actually a very, very deep reading, and if you're not into this, it's fine, it's okay. Okay, but for those of you that understand what I'm talking about, for those of you that can connect with what I'm trying to say here, don't rush. Okay, because the more you rush, the more you will struggle. Okay, 5 of Rods here saying, you know, the more you rush, the more you feel conflicted, and the more you feel conflicted, the more, you know, you will mess up the process. What do I mean by messing up the process? It means that, you know, you may, when it's supposed to be this way, but you went the other way, thinking that you still reach that same goal. Okay, just trust the process. Okay, focus in on your money for now. I think whoever it is that you're thinking about, to be really honest, I really feel that this Queen of Pentacles is someone else. I'm just trying to see if this is, trying to get more hints about if this is someone else, or if this is just really about, you know, you have to I wouldn't say distract, but you know, when you know, using your career, your job as a way for you to cope, you know, because this is not easy for you to go through this kind of journey, this kind of process is not easy. I've been through it. It wasn't easy. Tarot was my escape, was my way to escape the stress from the process. But once you get over it, you know, suddenly, you know, you sort of understand why you have to go through certain things. You sort of understand, you know, what it means, what this Okay, sorry about it. So you're sort of wanting, you will understand what this process, what this journey is really about. Okay? To be really honest, I never thought I would have done this kind of heavy kind of reading ever. But this is, but I know I'm just reading how I feel. I'm just reading what I see. To be really honest, I really feel this is someone else. And I don't really see that you and this someone will be together in this reading. Okay, it's because this is just a July reading, so don't worry if you want to be with this person. But you know, I say I don't see you both together. It doesn't mean that you both will not be together, because this is a general reading. Okay, it's just that this reading highlights to me is because of that someone. If there is no one, for those of you who are single, if there is no one, then this reading just wants you to focus on becoming more stable. You are becoming the Queen of Pentacles, where your money is more stable, your confidence is more stable, you are becoming who you should have become. The Page of Pentacles, in this card, it's showing your budgeting, your listing, your list, the things that you have to learn, the things that you have to go through. You have to check one by one. Okay, what comes in or what goes out. To me, this is more like, this is definitely a very spiritual kind of reading. Okay. One thing that I want to tell you, Cancer, is that you've finally broken free from the previous few months back of reading. Okay, and that's very good, because now once you're already in the process. Once you break through the process, okay, it's going to be very, I want to say rewarding, but I'll be very honest, it's not an easy process. Okay, I mean, definitely for some of you it's gonna be easy, but for most of you I don't think it's gonna be. All right, I'll be very honest. But you know what, through my own experience, sometimes you just really have to trust the universe. You just have to trust God, to show you and to guide you, to where you are, to what could have been, to what should have been. Okay? So let me repeat that I don't do twin flame reading because I don't believe in twin flames. But if you feel that this is a twin flame journey for you, then because it's just that your beliefs and my beliefs are maybe somewhat different, but maybe it's just because of the terms and because of how we name things, that's different. But end of the day, it may probably be the same thing. Okay, to me, I just believe in soulmates, and I believe anyone soulmates is not necessarily love soulmates. Soulmates can just be just as simple as friendship. Your parents can be a soulmate. Your children can be a soulmate. Your pets can be a soulmate. Okay, so just take it how it resonates. Okay, I think I'm done for this reading. There's nothing else that I can see here. Yeah. So okay, so Cancers, trust in the journey, trust in the process. You know, you're already in this process, you know, where you wonder, what is this thing that you are missing? What is this thing? So you're trying to find it, you're trying to find answers for yourself. Okay, just don't struggle. You don't have to struggle. Just, you know, just let things go with the flow. You know, as the day passes, you know, one day you're going to chance along this YouTube video. One day you're going to see this book, or maybe someday you're going to get it from a tarot reading video, or maybe someday you're just maybe going to meet someone that is going to enlighten you. Okay. All right. And just focus on your money for now. Focus on your career for now, okay? All right, Cancers, I think I've spoke enough, and there's not a lot I can tell you anymore. So I hope this reading suffices. I hope this reading is enough for you. I hope I hope you get something out from this reading. So thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye.